this video, I'm going to show you how to get your character model in Engine in minutes. Fully rigged, fully skinned, ready to animate and run around. All right, we'll be using my character Reggie. That's kind of like the mascot of FabricatorStudio right now. And he's going to be modeled out of Tripo 3D, which is like the best asset generator right now. They just give the best topology and the cleanest like geometry out of all the asset generators. Check out Stefan 3D's channel. He has great information on setting up your workflow with that. Then we'll bring Reggie into Maya. I'm going to show you FabricatorStudio and how to build a rig super quick, super fast, within minutes. Quickly set up your skeleton. We have auto skinning, which is using skin tokens, which is like the latest in the generative AI skinning realm. It can also do joints, but we'll just be using the skinning portion right now. And then finally, we'll export them out of Maya and into Unreal. And because we're using the Unreal skeleton, it's going to be an instant hookup. So you can play all the mannequin animations, everything automatically. So everything, no retargeting, everything just hooks up perfect. If this is your first time using the Armature rig, here's a quick overview to get you started. Every rig starts with a skeleton. You could bring your own, like Manny here, or you can build one from scratch. But let's just use Manny for this quick demo. So Fabricator gives us some display layers for convenience, and you can show and hide the different elements of your rig. I'm just going to turn off the geo for now, so you can see it. So we can show and hide the joints, we can show and hide the aimers, and we can show and hide the armature controls. The Armature rig consists of joints, armature controls, and the armature aimers. Use the controls to move your joints into place, and the aimers will automatically orient your joints. Use the symmetry button to keep your rig perfectly mirrored all the time. When you're done getting your joints into place, just press the build button, and that'll build your final animation rig. We'll just give it a couple seconds. And there you go. You got your full animation rig. And since Manny is already skinned, you get free skinning. And you're never locked into your final rig. You can always go back at any time and make edits by pressing the edit rig button. When back in authoring mode, your skins are disconnected. So you could always move around. Turn off the joints. You can always move around your armature rig controls, then rebuild. And it'll actually offset those joints on the build with the skinning still intact. And obviously you would never want to move the joints that much, but you can offset them a little bit if you need those minor adjustments. You'll notice the joints are totally off, but the skinning still works. Let's start by opening Fabricator window from the bridge toolbar. It's a little F icon on the bottom there. Let's start by bringing in an advanced biped template, which will build our skeleton into the scene with all the rig components attached already. You can also drag and drop it to get into your scene. So a couple cool features I wanted to show you before we lay out the skeleton. First is skeleton symmetry, which is pretty cool. If you grab the control on your armature and then turn on the symmetry button, as you move that control around, it'll move the opposite side in a mirrored way. So you can keep your skeleton symmetrical. You can also always turn it off if you need asymmetry in your skeleton. The symmetry button also works if you had moved your joints on one side already and forgot to turn it on. If you turn on the symmetry button and then select the side that you like, it'll snap all the other side as well. All right, next cool feature I want to talk about is the auto orienting joints. So as you move your armature controls around, you'll notice that the XYZ aimer on the parent joint is always, following the child joint. Now you can always change what it follows. You can change it to world so it doesn't follow anything. If a joint has multiple children, you'll get multiple choices as to which child it should follow. And then you can offset the aimer from there as well. Next, let's place the joints. This is the fun part. I'm just going to let the music play as we speed run my joint placement. All right, next, let's build the rig. So because we started from a template, all the components are already attached. So all we have to do is press the build rig button. So So we'll wait a couple seconds while that builds, and there you go. You got your final animation ready rig. All right, to begin, make sure you're in build mode. And let's open the outliner. The system will give us a quick select set with all your bind joints. So let's select those first. Then we'll select our mesh. I had to unlock it behind a layer. There we go. And then we're going to right click the skin button, go to AutoSkin, and we'll press bind skin. Give it a couple seconds, and when it comes back, you have pretty polished weights. I mean, I would say it's like close to 95% there. You got to do each mesh independently, so that's why the head isn't moving right now. But I mean, it's pretty good for what it is. All right, we're almost there. We just got to get the FBX export in the engine. So press the export button on the toolbar, and we'll open up the window. Click create entry. And then what we'll do is we'll set our output directory. So set that to wherever you'd like. And then press export checked. And that's going to open a sub-process that'll kick out the FBX, and next we'll open it in Unreal. This is the final step. Let's get it in Unreal. So we're going to open the content browser, and we're going to import in our freshly exported FBX. Just for testing process, you can set it to the mannequin skeleton, and that way you could play all the mannequin animations on it. And so once we grab that in, open up the mannequin animation, and what you want to do is just change the mesh to your new mesh. And there you go. We're in Unreal. And that is building a biped character with FabricatorStudio tools. Check out the full tool set at Fabricator.studio or FabricatorStudio.com. So if you need to go more in depth into the tools, just check out the channel. We got more videos that goes deeper into each of the tools, gives you more information on how to use each thing. And thanks for checking out the tools. Have a great day. Bye.